Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lower bracket final. We are almost done with Asia on console here in the Marvel Rivals Championship Season 0. We are heading to Hell's Heaven. We are having PS4 group versus SlytherEdge. And both of these teams have already had a matchup versus the team in the grand finals, which is Hope. So both of them are going to be looking for revenge, as they have both been sent to that lower bracket by Hope. Hela going to get protected. The removal of the Punisher being taken out here. Hawkeye also removed. Very sensible, deep impact. Terrifying prospect, but they have been given that Hela, so they've got these options here. We're here in Season 0, Marvel Rivals Championship. Let's get over some of the stuff we need to cover already. You'll be seeing PC controls, even though this is the console version of the Marvel Rivals Championship for Asia. That is because I'm observing on PC. And second, because I'm observing from Europe into the Asia server, there'll be a little bit of stutter at the start of each of the rounds. It's just how it seems to work. Nothing I can do about it. It's just how it is. Thor taken out here. Very sensible. We've been seeing some pretty creative uses of the Thor from PS4 group, as PS4 group removed the Black Panther. Huds likes to sneak that in from time to time. Let's talk about the path these teams took to get here, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about PS4 group. From the upper bracket quarterfinals, they took down Acai.net in a 3-0 and then lost to Hope in the upper bracket semi-finals in a 3-1, sending them down to that lower bracket, where they jumped on in to play against Acai.net again, taking them out in a 3-1 this time, and then having to play against Phasmophobes, who they beat in a 3-0. As for SlytherEdge, they, from the upper bracket quarterfinals, took out Phasmophobes in a 3-0, then took out OCE in a 3-0, but then got 3-0'd by Hope.
There's the big fella.
So SlytherEdge, they have only ever 3-0'd or got 3-0'd. Luckily, that pattern will be broken this time, as we are, of course, in a best of 7 this time. Let's talk about our players. Ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side in this lower bracket final, we have Rotring, is the best pronunciation I could get from the translation, playing the Hulk. Justin Davies on Lunar Snow. Sammy, with 2 A's, playing the Loki. Again, this is from what Google Translate says. They will be playing the Loki. Rex Monica on the Doctor Strange. Rutako will be playing the Mantis. And Deep Impact will be playing that Iron Man, going for the Gamma team-up, which will be doing the same from SlytherEdge as we jump in on them. Kamala Harris, baby, playing the Lunar Snow. Boogie Pants taken down a little bit early here, but they are playing the Cloak and Dagger. Currently in the spawn, just about to respawn on the Iron Man. It is Huds. El Kiaza is playing the Incredible Hulk. Seanbo in the respawn is on the Magic here, and Indy Shivy will be playing the Doctor Strange. Seanbo swapping off the Magic onto the board. So far, PS4 group is getting the most eliminations at the start in this early fight, and will be able to claim the first point, driving back the members of SlytherEdge. Defensive position being set up. Hulk trying to leak past. El Kiaza is trying to make something happen in the backline. Trying to get onto the Iron Man if they can. Doing a lot of damage. Seanbo is taken out once again, as is Sammy on that Loki. Indestructible Guard. Trying to attack through. There's that little bit of stutter we were talking about earlier. But Kamala Harris maybe has activated the fate of both worlds here. It'll catch up eventually. Give it a bit. It normally catches up. It catches up in a bit. Let's do a couple hero swaps. Okay, we're good. We're going. All right. Sometimes a little bit of hero swapping fixes it. Justin Davies in the backline, trying to put some pressure onto Huds here, who Unibeam is a little bit out of range, being forced to dash away as El Kiaza's trying to chase down Justin Davies. And there's the pickup as SlytherEdge are starting to get control. Back of the point, driving back the members, taking out Root Dog. SlytherEdge taking control, forcing them back. We're getting some great angles here. Rex Monica took out Kamala Harris, maybe though, as Indy Shivy trying to force their way through. Deep Impact with the upgraded Unibeam, trying to melt their way through. Huds mirroring on the other side, hiding behind the building here. Gamma upgrade, trying to find a target. Someone worth eliminating here. It's found Rex Monica from behind, but Indy Shivy's dropping low, forced backwards into that entranceway to try and back out and take some cover. Invisible Pulse Cannon, the terrain spawning for the block, and it's blocked by the Doctor Strange anyway. Deep Impact gets stunned out by the Eye of Agamotto, allowing Huds to pick up the elimination here. Horde of Proteus coming out from Seanbo, but they are still picked off. Backline getting absolutely deleted here for PS4 Group, but they're going to use the God of Mischief to get that Fate of both worlds copy and make their way back in, running the triple support for that Iron Man to try and keep them upright, but Rootdog will fall here on the Mantis. Rex Monica takes out Huds on the Iron Man, allowing PS4 Group to push back in and keep control. SlytherEdge pushed back on 92% in round 1 of this best of 7. Rex Monica holding the front line, forcing him back. Deep Impact went a little too deep, but Seanbo cannot reach the point in time. And we will be seeing round 1 of game 1 going over to PS4 Group. Zoning them away from the point. PS4 Group taking the lead here. Let's see if we're going to see any hero swaps. Uh-oh. We've got a little bit of a connection issue. Huds currently disconnected for SlytherEdge. Let's see if they can get back in. They've had some issues in the past, but with Buki Pads having a little bit of trouble. But SlytherEdge now stuck a player down in round 2 of game 1.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can they do this? We saw PS4 Group. They have managed to play a player down in the past and did some pretty good work with it. SlytherEdge, can they mirror that success? Portal coming down from Rex Monica, getting them to the high ground.
Hostile ahead.
Making their way in. There's the damage upgrade for Deep Impact. Trying to poke onto the backline. SlytherEdge, they're playing it slow and steady. They know they can't really rush in when they're down a player, so they're just taking it slow, utilizing the Namor to poke away from a distance. They're getting zoned back pretty aggressively, though. Numbers advantage. Maximum Invisible Pulse Cannon. Blocked by Indy Shivy once again, and Seanbo picks up the elimination. This could be the chance for SlytherEdge to try and make an aggressive play, pushing forward, trying to break through that front line. Not able to get it. Huds has reconnected. Slow and steady. SlytherEdge have been able to keep themselves in, not built a huge amount of ult charge for the enemies, and they're beginning to start to pressure forwards. Huds is back in. Trying to make their way in to get onto the point. For now, though, the backline dive from Rotring on the Hulk, smashing through, trying to get onto Seanbo, but is in the arena of Squid right now and is forced to back away. The Oceanic Dominion getting quite a lot of damage, but the triple strategist setup making it very hard to get pressured here. And Seanbo taken out. The Aquatic Blessing, not enough to protect them. Very deep dive, double deep dive by Rotring, really in the backline. Gamma burst, indestructible guard, broken quickly here. Trying to hold the front line, backing out to their support, and will get that strategist healing back in the game. But they're just continuously pressuring the backline, taking down Boogie Pads. Deep Impact swapping onto the Hella. Brought back Sammy as they fell earlier. Now looking for Huds. The shielding is good though as Rotring picks up the double. Deep Impact makes it a quadruple. And SlytherEdge, even though they have all 5 members back, they have retreated into their base. They're going to try one portal, but do they have the time? 6, 7, 8, 9, and Hulk smash to try and prevent it. Portal did go off, but that is going to be the 2-0 on round number 1, meaning game 1 goes over to PS4 group.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Rex Monica taking the MVP there. We're seeing a lot of strange MVPs. He is very strong. Remember, this is Season 0, pre the nerfs to Doctor Strange's Maelstrom of Madness. And looking at these stats, Hunt's got SVP despite not being here for a chunk of the last game. That is impressive. It shows that Hunt's was doing some great work in that first round. 7 final hits, second highest in the game, behind Rotring on that Incredible Hulk, tied with Rex Monica. Doing some crazy good work there. Rex Monica with that MVP, 9k damage, most in the game, and by quite a lot here. 12k damage blocked, second highest in the game, behind Indy Chevy, who had to do some heck of frontlining for their team here. Top support, Kamala Harris and Bibi on that Strategist Lunar Snow, giving them big healing output. Total of about 17k between the two of them. Now we do the quick maths. It does look like that brings them up to 14k, 17k. Almost exact, but I think the extra hundreds there, that takes that up to 700. 17,900 versus 17,600. So it does look like the healing output from the triple strategist did in fact out-heal the healing value of the double strategist. But looking at the damage output, we can actually compare it that way. Do they get value from the extra DPS? We can obviously see the difference in the amount of times people were eliminated. But we get 2k, 3k, 5k, plus 5k 900, 8k, 9k 100 give or take for the side of PS4 group. And that's not even close. That's going to be 4k 600. Not a lot in it. Then 6k and 4k for the damage deals as well. Only 4k damage from HUDs. Again, they weren't here for some of it. I think it works out just beneficial for PS4 group here. I'm trying to do maths on stream. It's a bad idea. Let's get ourselves set up for game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Reminder, if you're enjoying the cast, then you can help build this channel. Again, I sort of just went away for like 5 years because I had to pay for a load of stuff. And now I'm kind of just existing, doing this because it's fun. So if you want to support me doing this and allow me to keep doing it for y'all, then the best way you can do that is to subscribe and hit that notification bell and watch the videos. Watching the videos, I get pretty good, like, average watch time on my videos, which is definitely helping in the algorithm. If you guys can keep doing that, watch the videos all the way through, it is appreciated, especially if you've got YouTube Premium on, because then you don't have to watch the ads, and you also will still be supporting me monetarily without having to pay me any money directly. If you don't, then please just turn off your ad block. Enjoy the ads. I only ever put them in between series. That's the only place I manually place them every single time. You can also support by liking and commenting. This also helps the algorithm. Anything in the description is good. Conversing with each other, showing that there is like an engaged discussion. YouTube loves that. And that means that they'll promote my video more, which means more people will see the ads, and I'll get more AdSense, and Google will have less money, and I'll have more money. Don't we all want that? Don't we all want companies to have less money? Yay! Woo! And of course, if you want to support directly, you can become a member and get videos 24 hours early whenever possible. Sometimes even more, sometimes a little less if I'm a little busy, unfortunately. And of course, you can hit that thanks button to support me directly for a one-off. Pretty sure that's everything. Oh, and check out my socials. They're in the descriptions along with the replay IDs so that you can come watch these games yourself and go on any view you want. Just without my dulcet tones. Some people prefer that. But for now, let's get ourselves set up for game number 2 of this best of 7 lower bracket final.
I'm about to go off like a weapon, fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shot.
And we are back. It is time for map number 2. Hope sits high on the mountain, waiting in the grand final for one of these two teams. PS4 group on defense, 1-0 up in this best of 7 on Spider Islands. SlytherEdge had a little bit of a disconnect problem in game number 1. They do all appear to be here at this stage. This is their chance to start trying to make a comeback. We're seeing once again Punisher taken out, as is the Thorn. Hawkeye protected this time. Deep Impact getting options. Who is going to be the protect from SlytherEdge? They have some of the most flexible picking. They're going to protect Magneto. Very sensible. Very strong character. The Magneto Doctor Strange combo is the go-to in Asia for the majority of the tournament. In PC and console. Hulk taken away, trying to nerf that Iron Man without directly nerfing the Iron Man. This, of course, also nerfs the Doctor Strange a little bit as well, for that Gamma Maelstrom damage output can be very tough to deal with. And Penny taken out here. PS4 group been watching a little bit of SlytherEdge gameplay, and they see that they do like those little bit of mix-up characters sometimes. HUDs, you'd see them rotating between a couple of the characters they do play. They do play a bit of Squirrel Girl. They do play a little bit of Black Panther, as does Rutako, also playing a little bit of Black Panther. Currently hovering the Captain America. All right, looks like they're going for the double damage this time. Double DP, double Duelist, double Vanguard, and of course, double Strategist for PS4 group. There we go. Locked in. Sticking with the standard 2-2-2. Whereas SlytherEdge looks like they're going to be doing the same, but their team-ups basically non-existent here. Almost no. I don't think there is any synergy on this composition at all with any of the team-ups. PS4 group, we're looking at them. And yeah, I think the same again. I might be wrong. I'm not too familiar with the Black Panther team-ups. I can check that now. I have that power. I have the power of the internet in the palm of my hands.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's have a look. Team up abilities. With magic, okay. So yeah, there is no team up here. The magic is on the other team. Gives them that little bit of extra portal, but that's the only team up abilities. Rutako poking away at the backline. Deep Impact is gonna be harassing from max range here. We get those little bit of stutters, don't worry, they do stabilize. Trying to get those shots onto the backline to whittle them down to keep the pressure on. Hunts, though, pressuring from up above. Having a little bit of a disconnect issue in the last game this time. They're trying to make up for it by piling on the pressure on the flank to try and keep the members of PS4 group on their toes. Luna Snow was dropped, and they're trying to make the most of this by pressuring forward. Down goes Rotring. Taken out by El Chiaza. Huds into the back line. Blaster Barrage. Backing away, gets the heal up. Trying to just evade. Not take too much damage. They're getting that Luna Snow healing. Map heal. in order to get onto the point here. They love to get the Hawkeye if they can, who is pushing up forward, but they don't want to get caught with any of those headshots. Alkiaza taken down. Kamala Harris, maybe, with the fate of both worlds to protect the rest of the front line. But with Alkiaza down, do they have the tankiness to deal with this? Indy Shivy returns. Kamala Harris essentially being an unkillable tank while that ultimate is active. Rutok gets taken down. Rex Monica from above has the Eye of Agamotto, chooses to save it, realizing the enemy team is too split, not worth the dive. A demon not doing anything here, so they choose to ignore, finishing it off. Deep Impact takes out Shornbo. Keep an eye on the high ground. You can see just constantly looking for HUDs. Tries to dive after them here, chasing them down, drops them low, and is taken out by Rex Monica with the Maelstrom of Madness. Rutok up on the roof, waiting for their chance to strike. But not going in too aggressively. HUDs also on a roof. Trying to find the right angle again. Would really like to just harass. Wants to try and duel out the Black Panther here. Both of them trading. Meteor M coming in for Indy Shivy. Did not find a target. That's going to be a straggling prison. Taking them down. Fate of both worlds to secure the pickups here. Leaving just HUDs to retreat all the way back to spawn. And SlytherEdge not finding much here. They get to the corner, but now they've been driven all the way back again. But they've got another opportunity. They've still got a minute to push on through. Healing from Justin Davies on the Cloak and Dagger. Eye of Agamotto coming out there from Rex Monica. Rutok in the backline, trying to isolate, trying to finish someone off. The healing up is too good. Burst descent to try and dive forward, but drops too low, unable to finish anyone. Shornbo will be the only one to fall there. Indy Shivy returning from spawn. Elkiaza trying to hold the front line, dropped down and finished off once again. PS4 group are driving back SlytherEdge. Great defensive work from PS4 group right now, running us down to 30 seconds. Not going to group wall yet, doesn't want to trap Rex Monica away from the rest of the team. There's the wall. Split them off, delay, buy time, and also give Groot that little bit of extra sustain. Here comes the Galactic Legend and the Eye of Agamotto. Is there opportunity to finish one off? Hunt gets a double, make it a triple into the back line. No one left to finish off. Focuses onto Rotring on the Groot, takes them out. Rutok in the back line, getting pressured. But SlytherEdge have got an opportunity to strike now. Rutok up on top of the rooftop. Will be backing away. Blaster Barrage. Beautiful evasion by Rutok, but how long can they keep running for? Get the map heal, go down. In the meantime, straggling prison on the back line, takes out the strategist. Rotring with the flank is back in and is helping their team push on through, dropping down the walls to try and keep themselves up, but are going to get taken out. Rex Monica has brought the portal to try and get people back in. Rutok doesn't make it. Forced to take the long way, meaning SlytherEdge are gonna hit point number 1 in overtime. SlytherEdge are in it. 2 minutes and a half. Giving them the opportunity to make their way back in. Shornbo taken out once again. Deep Impact. So deadly on this Hawkeye. Sending shots down range. Taking a little bit of damage, forced to leap back. Taking a little bit of cover, but still working their way through the front line here. Here comes Darktown from Shornbo into the back line to try and break the defenses. Deep Impact and Luna Snow getting focused down, forced to use the fate of both worlds. But Darkshard still enough to take out Deep Impact. Wants Justin Davies as well, stepping disc to try and get out. Demon comes in. They love to take out anyone here. Justin Davies with the Eternal Bond to stay upright. Hunt got Sammy on the Lunar Snow, meaning it's just Justin Davies on this healing output. Will keep the team up into the cloak for the extra damage. Back to Dagger for the healing output. Rutok with the Blast Descent, trying to break through this front line and clean out SlytherEdge, but SlytherEdge are tanking. They're holding the line for the moment. HUDs dropped so low, one arrow will be enough to finish them off, but they're still in it. Galactic Legend is available, but they're holding on to it. Here it comes, Galactic Legend focus on the root dog. Ayavagamoto stuns out the backline of their team and is still able to take down two. Driving back, zoning out the front line, caught by the corner of that wall from Cloak. That's a 2 for 2. Trying to break the front liners. Road Dog coming in, blaster barrage. Excuse me. HUDs pushing forwards. I'm still a little sick, my apologies. HUDs getting the shield from Magneto. Putting on some insane work right now. Deep Impact trying to break the front line, but is getting focused down by HUDs on the flank. Taken out Sammy from max range. That magic damage is nothing to sniff at here. It's keeping the team buffed up. Damage bonus onto the Doctor Strange, Dr. Rex Monica here to help them zone away. They've driven back SlytherEdge with 20 seconds remaining. Shortbow off to the side. Could try a sneaky play here. Portal taking them onto the point. Immediately Shortbow trying to dive onto the backline. Would love to take out anyone, but no! Deep Impact has swapped to Magic in the final moment. Stepping disc to dodge the Eye of Agamotto. Dives in onto Deep Impact as they trade the shots back and forward. Deep Impact pushing forward to try and break through that Fate of both worlds. Eye of Agamotto from Indy Shimmy to try and burst through the defenses. Unable to do so. Deep Impact is giving everything they can to try and zone this out. Dark Child to try and finish it. Shortbow responds in kind. They need to break the wall, but Indy Shimmy now Kiaza have fallen. No front line for SlytherEdge. They are purely reliant on Shortbow, on this Magic, who's doing a great job. They've taken down Sammy and Justin Davies. Deep Impacts. Theirs expires, as does Shortbow, who is finally taken down, and the frontliners cannot make it to the point. 1 point. 96 meters, 40 centimeters. Not half bad by SlytherEdge. Little bit over halfway. Now PS4 group. Let's see if they can respond in time as it is their turn to attack. Are they going to stick with that double team up of the Black Panther and the Magic? Remember, you get a little bit of bonus health bait. It's a really good sustainability, this team up, giving that extra bonus health based on missing health when you rewind using the Magic team up for Black Panther and Psylocke. So it can get you a little bit of decent value if you want to, but it looks like they are deciding against it. Moving off of the Magic, Deep Impact on attack is going to bring out the Namor. Realizing the Shortbow on that Magic has been diving pretty hard. HUDs known to play a Black Panther of their own. They can even go for that team up. They're not going to though. Shortbow on the Namor. And HUDs playing the Wolverine off to the side. Shortbow on the high ground. Pressuring away, trying to burn through, melt them down with those Oceanic Dominions. Black Panther and Doctor Strange both going in aggressive, trying to get the right angle. Rex Monica is dropped low, but so is Indy Shimmy, trying to tank through, who has swapped onto the Lunar Snow here. Kamala Harris, baby, has moved onto the Groot for that extra tankiness here. El Kiaza playing the Doctor Strange. HUDs, they're doing a quieter swap up here. HUDs going for a little bit of a wraparound, looking to put a stop to this front line. Fires Justin Davies, who didn't even react. Finally, he'll get the freeze and the sleep chained together. HUDs able to escape, though. The rest of PS4 group rejoining up with the team, going to help zone them away. Boogie Pants has swapped over to the Jeff with the bubbles to try and keep the team up. There's the dive from the Black Panther. Rudok unable to find the angle. Rex Monica dropping low up into the high ground. On top of the Groot here. Going for that team up. Jeff continues to zone back. dropping solid damage output here. With Indie Shimmy on that Lunar Snow, they do have the team up value, meaning they will get that slow area. Here comes the fast descent. Indie Shimmy focused down there, picked off here. Justin Davies allowing the rest of SlytherEdge to push on through. Stone comes out from the Horde of Proteus, but there's no follow-up here. Rutok finds HUDs, trying to chase them down, trying to finish them off. They bought a little bit of time, but already PS4 Group take point number 1. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Boogie Pants is about to have the It's Jeff. Definitely worth using it as soon rather than later here. Not just because it's a strong ability, but because it's quite fast in terms of charging and would allow you to get another one potentially before the opposing team is able to get through and make their way onto that final finish line set at 96 meters and 40 centimeters. For now, just healing up. Team up deactivated. Not sure who that was for. Everyone is here. Boogie Pads keeping the healing going. Healing up. Rot Ring on the flank on that Magneto. Pushing in. Eye of Agamotto comes out. And it is an absolute massacre as SlytherEdge are wiped off the board. PS4 Group pushing in. You can see that little bit of a portrait bug that only ever happens at the start of a round, meaning that Rex Monica has yet to be eliminated this round. Oh, going to try and catch them on the rotation. Send someone off the map. Not able to do so. It's Jeff coming in. Boogie Pants gets only Strange, but one is better than none. Wait. No way. Rex Monica gets out. Jeff does not. We're rewinding to watch that. That is going to be the game going over to PS4 Group in a 2-0. 2-1, sorry. The series score is currently 2-0. Rex Monica. Another MVP under their belt. 14 final hits for Rutok. 10 for Shorbo. Really putting in the work this time. 18k damage, which is almost the highest in the game. Deep Impact is able to take that crown. I love watching Black Panther accuracy. 11% accuracy. And yet they have some of the highest damage in the game. So fun to see. Top healing. Justin Davies, 30k healing, almost double Boogie Pads. 20k for Kamala Harris-Mimi. Again, they did a bit of a swap, so Kamala Harris and Mimi probably would have kept up with Justin Davies if they had not swapped roles here. Indie Shimmy, 7k at the end there. Top damage blocked, 35k, but with 11 times being eliminated. If you compare that to the 26-27, but with only 3 and 4 times, there was a lot more presence on the map for the side of PS4 Group. All right, we're going to rewind a little bit. We're going to see what happened with Jeff there. Where did Jeff get eliminated? It was pretty close to the end. So it's going to be here, give or take. Boogie Pass has already altered here, so it's before that. Okay. Pause. Okay. Alright, so free camera, I believe, is C. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to watch what happens. Let's find ourselves a good view. Here's good. We'll just delete the floor. Floors aren't relevant. Alright. End and play. He sent him through the portal. Oh my god. Rewind. Back again. There's the portal. And here comes Jeff. And through the portal, back to their team, returning from round the corner. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh no, Boogie Pants, I'm sorry. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that is unfortunate, That is going to be game number 2. Currently, PS4 group sit at a 2-0. 2 games away. We're not the best of 5s anymore. 2 games away from making their way to that grand final for their rematch versus Hope. SlytherEdge, there's still plenty of time, plenty of potential for them to make the comeback. But they just have to find that second gear to make their way back into this. Will they do so? Find out after this short break.
You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grade 16 like Kenny. Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything.
It is round 3. We are heading to Symbiotic Surface. PS4 group currently sitting at 2-0 in this best of 7. SlytherEdge, they need to start making a comeback, or PS4 group are going to take us to match point. Hope will be sitting back and watching from that grand finals position, waiting, watching, learning. The advantage of getting through in the upper bracket is you get an extra game to watch your opponents, to see what they do in order to earn that spot. Gonna see the Hawkeye banned away, as is the Magic. A little bit of a mix-up, but this is no PS4 group to mix it up themselves this time. They protect the Thorn for the first time. Hulk still available, so they could go for a bit of a Gamma team up here at Symbiotic Surface. And it will be protected. SlytherEdge, they take away the Hella. Really trying to focus on the deep impact this time. PS4 group starting on defense, SlytherEdge starting on attack. And Punisher taken out. This is going to allow Penny, Magneto, Doctor Strange, Hulk, of course, Iron Man, all of these are making it through. Deep impact. Getting focused down a little bit when it came to some of those pickups. Going to be hovering the Winter Soldier this time. Very cool. Will we be getting an Iron Man? Deep impact considering it. Bookie Pants currently hovering an Adam Warlock here. We did see a pretty solid Star-Lord from HUDs, but HUDs currently the Iron Man. There we go, swapping to the Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, one of the best healers with Iron Man because of the auto-targeting. You're able to just pick them down pretty quickly.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
We do see the Hulk from PS4 group on the defense, but they're not running an Iron Man unless they're planning on running a single strategist here. Rutok actually hovering the Squirrel Girl. Taking out every bit of terrain they can find. Rex Monica. Hi, buddy. I see. Is this a scout? Is this a trap?
2, 1.
It's a trap.
An open portal. The enemy will be coming.
Finds nothing. The bait was attempted, and now they know they can't get counter portaled. This is the opportunity for SlytherEdge to try and make something happen. The safest portal I think I've ever seen. Gonna be setting them in. HUDs up to the high ground. Will they find anyone in defensive position? No. Team already going in for the engage. Unibeam with the Gamma upgrade. We get a little bit of stunner. Trying to focus onto Justin Davies. Takes them down, backs away. Nicely done by HUDs. That is big for their team right now. Rutok trying to siege away onto the attacking members of SlytherEdge to zone them away. Boogie Pads will fall, as does Seanbo. Both teams with a Squirrel Girl. Huds still in the air. Squirrel Girl gets the lockdown. Beautifully done. And Huds is forced to retreat. Will be getting out of there, but Rudok taken out on the flank by Elkiaza on this Hulk as they are driving back the members of PS4 group. Deep Impact swapping onto the Psylocke now. Just refusing to play Iron Man at this stage. The line is being held. Rex Monica in the front line, taken down though as Indy Shimmy arrives to reinforce Elkiaza, but they're being driven back. Deep Impact's damage output is a little too high. Rock's Ring focusing them down with that Gamma Ray Gun, transforming back into the Hulk, meaning the Indy Shimmy's in some serious trouble. Darts of the Butterfly onto the backline to try and blast through the defenses. Boogie Pads and Kamala Harris, baby, are both eliminated. Indy Shimmy is one shot. The shield barely keeping them up. Huds also dropped low in full retreat. Will be able to escape. Elkiaza finished off by Justin Davies. Huds, oh boy, yep, nope, turn around, back it out. Turns with a Unibeam, seeing if they can find someone here. Utilizing the building for cover. Evasive forward motion. Rudok sieging away onto the backline. Trying to just keep the pressure on, keep them zoned out. Deep Impact. Their job is now Iron Man hunting. For now, in the backline though, trying to take out Kamala Harris, maybe. Unbeatable Scroll Tsunami. Invincible Pulse Cannon from Huds finds Justin Davies. Rex Monica pressuring forward. Aya Magamoto trying to get up to the high ground. Finds Squirrel Girl. Counter Aya Magamoto from Indy Shimmy, allowing them to turn around and SlytherEdge take point number 1. We were talking about SlytherEdge needing to find another gear, and they have found one, taking a point. Now, how far can they keep pushing? 1 point is all they got last time. They're getting better and better each time. Can they keep this push going? Rotring making their way back in. Sammy. The projectile's a little bit slow. Not the best for taking out Iron Man, but the damage output is good, so you can get value out of it. Rex Monica trying to force the issue on the corner, giving their team space for the front line. Huds sending in shots from downrange with the upgraded Gamma Unibeam. Looking to take out Rotring on that Hulk. Dropped low, finished off by Deep Impact. Deep Impact deep in the backline. Gets 2. Double pickup for Rex Monica and the Hulk smash. But a disaster. Rutoko has disconnected. And PS4 group, a little bit of karma coming back to them here as SlytherEdge. The push is halted, but they have found themselves unknowingly at this point with a player advantage. Big radioactive lockdown onto Huds, dropped low, taken out. Deep Impact doing everything in their power right now to capitalize and make it seem like everyone is still here. Flying on the damage. Getting out of danger. Huds upgraded damage output, trying to make their way in. Hulk onto the backline, Darts of the Butterfly to try and take them out. Fate of both worlds is dropped to protect through it. Ult for Ron, Invincible Pulse Cannon! Into the backline, hits the Hulk, drops them down into banner. Up to the high ground, missiles coming out, unupgraded Unibeam to push on through. Aya Magamoto from Rex Monica with the triple Gamma Burst. Gamma Maelstrom with the push, getting so much value, and with a member down, once again, PS4 group break through SlytherEdge. Incredible work right now by PS4 group. Looking to push on in. A little bit of pressure is dealt. Drops low, needs that healing. will get it from the cloak and dagger, but Deep Impact is once again in the backline. Rutok has returned, meaning that advantage that SlytherEdge had has all but fallen as Indie Shimmy is taken down by Rex Monica. Still, HUD's taken down out the air, dropped low by Deep Impact. And Rotring, with the pressure, piling forwards. Getting healed up. Amazing healing from the Cloak and Dagger to keep them going. Sorry, from the Mantis and from Justin Davies. Aya Magamoto comes out from Indie Shimmy. Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami to try and turn this battle around. To try and get the damage output. The portal came in from above, but Seanbo is down. Boogie Pants is just spawning. Kamala Harris, the freeze in exchange for the sleep here. 12 seconds remaining, and PS4 Group are holding firm. HUDs may have to be the ones to tap. They are going to have to be the ones to touch, but there comes the dance and the butterflies. Deep Impact just going to try and melt through them. Indie Shimmy did make it in. Seanbo leaping to try and touch the point. They're just running bodies in. The dance and the butterflies expired, but the fate of both worlds is keeping Kamala Harris and the rest of SlytherEdge going. They bought some time on a Proteus to stun them out, but the healing is good. Indie Shimmy and the Hulk trying to blast forward. Elkiaza is putting on the work here. HUD's on the high ground, gets an elimination and is trying to look for more. The car keeps going with 3 members down. SlytherEdge keep it moving. They block off the reinforcements, and it looks like they might actually, in overtime, get this second point. Rotring holds it at point 2. HUDs high and above. Choke point. Beautiful! Triple elimination. Rex Monica goes down. The sneaky play on Iron Man gets the point number 2. SlytherEdge on this round 1 of map 3 are making it work. They found their gear and they are using it to smash through PS4 Group. Back into that incredible Hulk form. Rotring. They're playing hyper aggro again. Rex Monica eating the harassment from Seanbo, who's been putting on an absolute clinic on this Squirrel Girl. Deep Impact in the backline, though. Being a consistent menace. Great harassment. Nice protection. Here comes the unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami. Deep Impact taken down. Seanbo breaking the front line, but they've lost 3 members. With Deep Impact down, they've lost Elkiaza, Kamala Harris, and HUDs. They'll be forced to back away. Will be respawning. Goes for that Squirrel lockdown. Takes out Rutok. The damage output so hard to deal with. Seanbo piling on the pressure. Here comes the dive. Soul Resurgence for Sammy to keep the team upright as they push back in. Kamala Harris with the fate of both worlds. Pushing forwards, Dance and the Butterfly for Deep Impact. Now finding the target as Rotring took out Seanbo, diving the backline. They're forcing them back. There's 8 seconds remaining. Hulk Smash expires for Elkiaza, who is left on the point. Aya Magamoto comes down from Indie. HUD stunned out. Bookie Pants nowhere near. Seanbo taken down. And it looks like PS4 Group will hold at 74 meters, 64 centimeters.
2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need
PS4 Group,
each team to win this.
they can take us to match point. If they can push this all the way through to that 75-meter mark. SlytherEdge, they have yet to be able to stop PS4 Group. Can they do it this time? They've given themselves the most time and space that they possibly could. Now it's time to lock in. Rotring, bringing out the Thor. It was protected. And finally going to show up. Any other swaps?
30
Rutok
seconds before you attack.
onto the
Get
Black
ready.
Panther. HUDs bringing out the Namor for the defense here. They have given up on the Iron Man themselves here. Elkiaza Still on the Hulk, giving the team up for Indy Shivy.
Particularly when ensnared in their tentacles. Should you ever encounter one you cannot defeat, perhaps I could communicate with
PS4 group.
Battle starts in 5, 4,
It's up to them now.
3,
In order to push on in, Enquiries bringing out the penny. A little bit late to the point, but they will still make it in.
I beat Dr. Doom once and I'll do it again. Gets in my face.
Going for the main cutoff route here. Not going for that left-hand flank. Portal coming in from behind, making that Bionic Spider Nest a little bit zoned away here. Dropping Deep Impact down. Trying to hold it. Deep Impact will be the first to fall in this fight. Shorbo is dropping low. Kamala Harris, baby, also taken down. Down goes the penny. And this is going to be Rot Ring onto Indy Shimmy, forcing them away from their team. Trying to focus on the damage, tries to dive with the Boogie Pants, who was able to sidestep, jump out the way. Numbers advantage though in favor of PS4 group as they are chaining these eliminations, taking down Boogie, taking down Indy, and that is going to be PS4 group taking point number 1 in record time. 5 minutes and 35 seconds now to push on in. Back to the defensive positions. Enquiries. This is the safe position for that Bionic Spider Nest. Can block out the high ground, but they're going to cancel it because they realize they're already having to retreat, and they're going to need it in a little bit for that defensive position. Right on the corner, which means they've got to hold back the members of PS4 group from getting above them to take it out, or at least spread the web up there. But everyone is currently above them. Strange is literally walking past them here. Enquiries finally realizes, will turn it round, the nest is gone. Enquiries tries to climb up, denied by the terrain. Yamamoto comes out, dodges Rex Monica. Trying to set that up, does not find it. Indy Shimmy is about to have theirs. Unbeatable Swirl Tsunami is coming out. Boogie Pants coming in. Hans has disconnected. No, it's the worst possible time. Kamala Harris trying to keep the team topped up. There comes the fast descent from Root Dog. Trying to get into the back line. Takes out Boogie Pants. Indy Shimmy drops low, removed. Enquiries down as well. And PS4 group, nothing is stopping them now. They are cruising forwards at max speed. Taking point number 2. 74 meters, 64 centimeters is all the lines between them and match point right now as they are sitting beautifully with 5.5 minutes to go. Roderick gets the pickup onto Shorbo with that awakened rune doing big damage. Indy Shimmy was forced to back away, focus down, gets a little bit of Thor force because they charged it up, tackled through the lightning for the slow, relentless assault right now, looking for the map heal and gets it. Indy Shimmy taken out. Shorbo removed in the back line, and there it goes.
3, 2, 2.
So fast, PS4 group. Like an overwhelming tide on attack. Just broke through. And SlytherEdge, they're improving every game, but that was a strong performance by PS4 group. They are now 1 map away from going to that grand finals to get their rematch versus Hope. Rex Monica, their 3rd MVP in a row. 17 final hits, 25 eliminations, 30 eliminations for Deep Impact, also with 17 final hits. Top damage going over to Rot Ring on the Hulk for the side of PS4 group. And Shorbo, unsurprising, that was some crazy good Squirrel Girl. 17k damage, top in the game. 13 final hits and 10k damage blocked, but were eliminated 12 times. They realized that they were a threat. They did pick them off. Just good work, though. They did their job. They were just focused down so many times. Top damage blocked. 28k. Enquiries. They did the best tanking they could. Getting eliminated 9 times. That is the lowest on their team, tied with Boogie Pants and Indy Shivy. Top healer, Kamala Harris, baby. 24k. Once again, on that lunar snow, just out healing. Bookie Pants, who got the second most, 21k healing. And Justin Davies, 17k healing. A lot of times getting eliminated, though. 6 times and 7 times. In fact, the majority of the team got eliminated quite a few times. Rutok actually was able to stay alive pretty often there with 5, one less than Justin Davies. And of course, Rotring, eating most of the team's healing, just constantly diving the backline, but able to stay so mobile, only getting taken out 2 times. Meaning that their presence was very godly, omnipresent. But that is going to be game number 3, meaning that PS4 Group are now on match point. If they take the next map, they are moving on to the grand finals to play against Hope. Or could this be the start of SlytherEdge's legendary comeback? The only way to find out is to Google it. But the other way to find out is to wait after this break and see who emerges victorious. See you in a moment for map number 4.
I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough as
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon net. Sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
you were not as tough as
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease.
It is time for map number 4, what could be the final map in this best of 7 series. PS4 Group sitting 3-0 at the moment on match point as we head to Hall of Jalia. And once again, PS4 Group will be starting on defense and SlytherEdge will be on attack. A very Convergence and Convoy heavy matchup so far, and we are seeing the Strange Band. They know Indie Shimmy's great on it, but SlytherEdge, they don't want to deal with Rex Moniker anymore. They're tired of it. They take Strange out of the equation. Punisher, once again removed by PS4 Group. Who is to secure? We're going to see Hella locked in for deep impact. Rutok currently hovering the storm. We did see Hope bust out the storm to take SlytherEdge down to that lower bracket. Is this a psychological play? Remember, this is Season 0. Pre the buffs to Storm. Magneto will be protected. And Thor taken out. SlytherEdge have decided that the targeting will be made against the front line of PS4 Group. Rotring, we know though, can play an incredible Magneto. Rex Monica, no slouch themselves. So while they have banned out a lot of the front line, they've still left open some powerful tools. There goes the magic.
The right heroes could make
Taken
all the
out.
difference.
Iron Man is available. Hulk Iron Man is a great combo. Rotring is desperately, we saw it before. Rotring is like, please, just let me play Cap. I know it's pre-buff, but give him to me, please. Sammy yet to decide their pick. Rutok wanting to go back to the Black Panther here. Justin Davies, Luna, Snow or Mantis. Happy with either. Sammy will be taking the Mantis. Will they let Rotring out? Will they unleash him? Zoom, zoom. Captain's here! All right, Cap's been allowed onto the board.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Pre-buff Captain America as the second front line. Damage dealers, deep impact on the Hella. Black Panther, Bayern Rutok, pretty standard for them. SlytherEdge, they're mixing it up a little bit. What? What? No, what?
The battle's
What?
in 5.
What? Can you jump off the back of the map here? All right, well, that is it. That is certainly the first pre-doors opening elimination I have seen. We're seeing Indy Shimmy, who is already low because Cap's in the back line, chasing them into the spawn, keeping Indy Shimmy miles away from the rest of the team. Rotring, an absolute menace, trying to get onto Kamala Harris. A little bit separated from their team, though. Gets the shield from Magneto. Shields up, backing away. Quick charge to get out of danger. Shield bounce. Pressure on. Indy Shimmy and Huds are both already so low. Dive onto the backline. Not finding the target they want. Invasive maneuvers. Map heal. That's deep impact. While this distraction is happening, is pressuring up. Takes down Indy Shimmy, who is going to be on the Hawkeye. Sean Bow down. Huds down. Deep impact with the triple. Looking to make it a quad. Makes it the quad. Looks for Bookie Pants. 6 in a row. Penta. Hexa. Another. Have mercy. Deep impact. Forcing them back into the spawn. Going to be using the Astral Flock to get out of there. Eats a shot from the Magneto from Huds. Trying to zone it up. Deep impact. That's a pickup by the Captain America, but they're finally going to be finished off here by Indy Shimmy. Rex Monica trying to keep the front line going. There comes the protection from the Soul Resurgence as Deep Impact gets yet another elimination. Sean Bow has given up on the Winter Soldier and has brought back the Squirrel Girl. Fate of both worlds was dropped. They've made it out of their spawn, but how long will they stay there? Rotring coming around on the flank. Onto the Lunar Snow once again. Wipes them out. Deep Impact falls off the map somewhere. The pressure onto the backline, zoning out the Squirrel Girl. Trying to get up onto that high ground to get the Squirrel Girl, but can't find him. Taken out by Rex Monica with that Meteor M. Blast Descent as they turn their attention onto the Hulk, who jumps away. So they turn their attention back to Kamala Harris, baby. Deep Impact has brought in Spider-Man. As PS4 group are playing so aggressively this game. Onto Kamala Harris with the swing in, with the punch. The Avengers assemble. Rotring gets a pickup, diving forward, keeping on the pressure. Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami coming in, wants to try and take out Squirrel Girl. Lost sight of him. Still in the backline, still causing problems, finally going to get frozen. Dives away. Map heal, gets out. Unreal. Kamala Harris is the target once again. Captain America taking him down. The dive pressure is so oppressive. Hugs doesn't even make it back to spawn. Justin Davies gets the pickups here. Deep impact. Up and above. Spectacular swing. Spectacular spin, sorry. Just waiting for them to step out of base with 8 seconds remaining. There's no way they can make it to point. Deep impact going for one more elimination. Going in, unable to get Shortbow with that amazing combo.
2-0. Time to switch things up, including which
Incredible pressure. PS4 group hold them at 0. Essentially hold them in their base, and they're looking to run it back on attack now. Justin Davies is like, hey, if we're doing this, why not just mix it up a little bit? And we're seeing it. Oh my god. Rex Monica trolling their team right now. Are they actually thinking about just going no healers? Okay, there we go. Rex Monica and Justin Davies, they swap back in. Rutok on the penny. We'll see how much of this makes it out the door.
mine's in place.
Let's have a look at SlytherEdge. Bringing out the penny. And the Venom. And the Spidey. Deciding that if their opponents are going to Spidey them, then they're going to Spidey to the extreme. A good Spider-Man with a Venom can one-shot a lot of characters.
Friendly neighborhood Black Panther? Wow.
Let's see if they're able to utilize it. Ruthok has also brought out the Venom. And it's going to be Rodrigue on the Jeff out the door here with Groot.
So if the timelines are all entangled,
Shortbow going to be the one to watch here.
it get complicated.
Spots the main engage. Swing in. If they can find a target, the point already being captured, they got to step on it. In the back line, finds Rocket, finds Hella, going for that Venom burst damage, unable to finish the job. Hella so low here. The team is back on the point, trying to hold it. El Kiaza, deep impact, trying to dive in themselves to put on the pressure, seeing if they can finish off anyone with that Venom upgrade. It's been used though, taken down, and SlytherEdge are getting momentum. Shortbow this time on the Hella with the combo, but it's too late, not touching the point. And that's it. PS4 group take the point and will be moving on to the grand final. Deep impact. The first person to take an MVP this series away from Rex Monica. Dropping in with the Spider-Man. 12 final hits, 13 eliminations. 8k damage. Highest in the game. Rodrigue, who was a tank for most of last game, as a Captain America, only tanked 5k damage because they were just permanently diving. Just being oppressive, piling on the pressure, healing numbers all over the shop. Kamala Harris, baby, once again, takes an MVP here. In terms of healing numbers. SVP goes over to Indy Shivy, doing their best to hold the line. But unable to hold them back. 4 eliminations total for SlytherEdge. But congratulations to SlytherEdge. They have taken 3rd place in the first Marvel Rivals Championship. Season 0 Doom's Rise. They are your first bronze medal. PS4 group, congratulations. They are moving on to the grand final to play against Hope. These two teams last met in the upper bracket semi-finals, where PS4 group took the first map, Hall of Jalia, but then lost in every following map. Yggdrasil Path, Shin Shibuya, Symbiotic Surface. Since then, PS4 group have only lost 1 map to get to this point, losing to Asai.net in that lower bracket quarterfinal, but then 3-0ing Phasmophobes and now 4-0ing SlytherEdge. PS4 group, this is their chance at redemption, and that will be tomorrow's video. So reminder to hit that subscribe button, because only about 92% of you aren't subscribed. Only about 8% of you are. So if you subscribe and turn on that bell, then you will see when the cast goes live. You'll be able to tune in and enjoy all the action. And the day after that, we'll be starting with the North American console games, and that should take us, plus a couple extra special videos near the end, including like teams to watch for Season 1. We should run directly into Season 1, where we will once again start with just as many games as we can from those open qualifiers. Not, I believe, covered by the mainstream, so we'll just be covering some of our favourite games, ones that look good, going back to some of our own old favourites, picking up some new teams. We're just going to make sure that we get as many fun games as possible. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for today's game. Tune back in tomorrow for the grand finals of the Asia region on console. I have been Tetcher, and I will see you all tomorrow.